Fred. This is my Chevy. It's a 1955. I bought it 31 years ago at Wayne's Cruising Classics, and it's come a long way since then. I thought I paid all the money for it, but that was only the beginning. It had a 350 Chevy motor, 350 Chevy, 350 horse, small block. It blew up, to make a long story short, and I used an interim motor with a little 305 high output and I had the stroker built. It's a 383 stroker, which is a 350 bored over 30 with a 400 crank, and it actually has cast iron heads, but it's got a trick valve job on it. Electric fan, aluminum radiator, and I had a Muncie close ratio, but I went with the Tremec so we could drive it on the highway, because I have 389 gear in it, and a Curry rear end, which is a Ford style rear end, because I blew 3 rear ends in it at the drag strip. So it's in the low 12s at 100 miles an hour. So for a big car, that does all right. So if you want to take a look at it, it's not the Bel Air, it's the 210, which is the cheaper model, and there was one model cheaper than that called the 150. It's a 2-door sedan, the full louver hood. All right, we're going to do a walk around the car, just show you some of the highlights if that's what you want to call them. But it's my baby, so I will take a walk around. It's a 2-door sedan, which is all the 2-doors are worth more, but the sports coupe may be worth more than this, which is a Bel Air. The full louver hood, the centerline wheels, and it's got a Pontiac subframe in it. For the back in the day, that's what they used to do, instead of trying to get the disc brakes and everything. So this is a Pontiac power booster, which is, we're about to change that. You got the MSD 750 Holly, single pumper, not a double pumper, but it's dual feed. Electric wipers, which was a big deal back in the day, and aluminum radiator to keep it cool, and an electric fan. And the interior, we went from the bucket seats to the bench seats, just to change it up a little bit. And it's got a tilt wheel in it, a classic Chevy cassette player, a tack, and it's like from the mid-70s, 78 or something like that, the tilt wheel. And that the upholstery was done 20 years ago. So it's holding up pretty well except for the driver's seat. And back here, we have the on-off switch for the track. It's got an aluminized exhaust. Shut this, that's so they can shut you down if it's on fire or something at the track. And the battery is mounted in the trunk too. So, 1 second. That's, I haven't got the cover on it, but when you go to the track, you have to have the on-on switch. And I'm correcting myself. I said in the low 12s, it was actually in the low 13s at 100 miles an hour. Blues custom aluminized exhaust and block huggers on the engine. Then it has a drag dash down below with the starter button, fuel pump, everything's segregated. And then you get oil, the oil-filled liquid gauges. My son Sean gave them to me. And he gave me the tack too for that. But we don't know how this is going to come out, but we're going to start it and let you hear it from the front and the back. So the color is Corvette Torch Red single stage, and it's a 20-year-old paint job that's really held up well, but it's in a heated garage, so it never sees, once the snow flies, the car goes away. So we're gonna start it now for you so you can hear it. I don't know how it will come out on the camera, but it sounds pretty good. Alright, the transmission is a TKO Tremec 5-speed. It gives you the highway gear, so it's not real bad on gas, but it only gets about 10 miles per gallon around town. But it's got a line lock, which you can hold that button, push on the brake, and then warm up your tires for the crash. And back here, it's got a nice exhaust. Can't go right down. I just hope it comes out the sound. Okay, if you want to see the car in action, go to Photos by Denise and Fun with Fred, and you'll see a couple of burnouts with it. Have a nice day.
All right, so that was our episode talking about Fred, my Fred husband. So he is, he has his own folder in our YouTube page, which is called Fun with Fred. But subscribe to us. It's called Photos by Denise, and my name is Denise Passaretti. So it's Photos by Denise at Denise Passaretti or something like that. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up because it gets us higher on the YouTube page. And we've had a great morning. All right, thanks.